What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one is from Camp Motion Pictures. I know them better as Alternative Cinema. I think Camp Motion is a branch off of them. They also do Seduction Cinema, Retro Seduction Cinema. Uh, I don't know if they still do Shakarama or not, but anyway, they kind of all fall under the umbrella of Alternative Cinema. Pop Cinemas, I think, is another one. This one is called Killer Rack. This was an indie movie that was financed on Indiegogo. It's a horror comedy, very little horror, much more focus on the comedy. It's about a girl named Betty Downer. Betty is tired of having small breasts. She's tired of being overlooked for promotions at work that go to girls with larger breasts. She's tired of her boyfriend ignoring her because she's got small breasts. He doesn't even want to have sex with her. She's tired of being just passed over and ignored for everything. So she goes to see Dr. Kate Thulu. Yeah, Kate Thulu, who's played by Debbie Rochon, and she gets breast implants, and instantly her life has changed. Everything goes the way she's always dreamed of. She's instantly promoted at work. She's the object of everybody's affection. Women are noticing her, men are noticing her, her boyfriend is noticing her again. Like, everything is going just dreamy for her. But she has no idea that Dr. Thulu is actually a worshiper of the elder gods and plans to bring upon the end of the world through one of the elder gods using Betty's breasts as a vessel. So the rest of the movie just kind of follows what happens as this dreamlike world for Betty starts to come unraveled as her breasts begin to take over her life, killing people and getting her into situations with creepy guys. This is definitely a horror comedy. Very, like I said, very little horror. It has some gore, including some pretty crappy CGI at times, but it also has some pretty decent practical gore. It's not the like bloodshed massacre that some of the other reviews said. I don't know why they said that. Toward the end, there's a lot of actual like blood spraying around, but you don't see the gore that causes it. And I know that might not seem like it makes a difference, but to me it does. Like, if a guy's throat is slashed, I don't want it to happen off screen and then see the blood fly in. Like, I want to see the gore. And in this movie, you don't very often get to see the gore. So there's like buckets of blood, especially in the finale, but you don't get to see where it comes from. She just shoves a guy's head into her tits and then blood sprays out, but you don't see anything happen to the gore is almost all like off screen. That's not going to bother some people. It doesn't bother me, but like, I can't tell you that it has a ton of gore in it because it doesn't. It has very little gore. It has a decent amount of blood, but you don't actually get to see a lot of the good stuff happen. Despite the fact of the movie being called Killer Rack, it actually only has one topless scene, and it's very quick, so there's not a lot of sleaze in this either. The humor is basically like Hee Haw. It's like a variety show where you have dad jokes, lame jokes you would find out of like a how to make people laugh book. Dad jokes, bad puns, super cliched, overdone stuff. Like a detective that's got a week left until retirement. Like, come on. Like, it's funny, like, the first time it got parodied, like, 50 years ago. But anyway, it's just, like, a lot of hit and miss humor, and it's constant. It's almost like a Naked Gun level of throwing these jokes out. And when you do that, you know most of them are going to fail, and I think that's the case here, but enough of them land to where it's at least watchable. But I just think this premise had so much potential for like cool, interesting stuff, and instead they went with like this vaudeville hee-haw style of humor, and I don't really understand why. But it is what it is. I can't judge it on what it could have been. I just have to kind of look at it for what it is. And for me, it was watchable, and that's about it. I can't really give it a strong recommendation, but if the premise seems cool to you, I think it's worth checking out. The DVD is from Camp Motion Pictures. It looks fine. It's a newer movie, so it's going to look good. Commentary track, deleted scenes, behind the scenes, short films. So it's a packed disc. I think it's like $20 on Amazon, or you can get it at campmotionpictures.com or alternativecinema.com. I can't super recommend the movie. I wish I could because I love this premise. I just don't love the hee-haw variety show humor style. I don't mind zany, but this is like zany in a way that like grandparents would find humorous, and it's just not, that style is just not for me. I'm not saying it's a bad movie because I don't think it is. I don't know, I just didn't connect with me like I hoped it would. If you like this review, please check out markfusion.com. I did a full write-up on Killer Rack there, and I also have hundreds of other movie reviews, video game reviews, TV show reviews, all kinds of stuff. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at MarkFusion. If you like my reviews, please do follow this channel. Drop it a sub, really help me out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.